It seems like every human being has this misunderstanding that we're not worthy, or that we're not deserving, or even that we're not good enough, or even broken in some way. But that's simply not true. You're not broken. You have a story. We all have a story, but your story is not who you are. There's what happens to us, and then there's what we make it mean. I've seen people who have been in very negative environments from their parents, and they found a way to turn that into something positive. Look past it, still love the parents, and not fall into this victim mindset. And then I've seen other people fall apart and completely break from the same experience. It really has to do with how you put meaning to things. So we're going to talk about how do you rewire the brain, and how do you change those neural nets? How do you stop reacting to things automatically and actually choose how you want to respond? One of the biggest things that I have seen with people who do a lot of personal growth, they have a lot of awareness. They really understand themselves, and they really understand spiritual concepts. And they can psychoanalyze themselves to death, but their life never changes. Over 15 years of me doing this kind of work as a professional transformational life coach and a hypnotherapist is I have seen miracles. I have seen people who have gone through therapy, years and years of therapy, and nothing has changed. And they spend 6 months with me, and they're a completely different person, happy, living a purposeful life, engaging more with their family and friends, and feeling like they wake up one day and all those negative thoughts are gone. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. And I'm super excited to show you this process that I have seen work so well. And facing those emotions that have kept you suppressed for all your life, or at least for years or decades, can feel really scary sometimes. I know. But I'm going to be with you every step of the way. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to make sure this works. I'm going to take you through this process, and I'm going to give you a lot of tools that's going to help you really free yourself. Have you ever noticed that you've tried shifting your beliefs before? That things in your life just didn't really shift though? And whenever you feel like there's something from the past that you can't seem to get over, and you can't seem to shift those beliefs around it, see, this process that I put you through, it helps you process all this. It helps you overcome and move past all this stuff and rewire your brain. What inspires you? What's your vision for moving forward? And don't be surprised if you say, I don't know. Because in this program, it's going to bring up those feelings, and it's going to ignite, and those feelings will start to come up. So I'm going to ask you, who are you authentically? Are you expressing yourself in your highest potential? This is your life that you're living, that you're reflecting on, that you are experiencing. And it's time now for you to self-honor your choices and show up better for the people in your life so that you're better at work, you're better at home, you're better in your relationships. You're just better all along. When you show up better for your family, your kids, your husband, your friends, your relationships, they show up better for you. So now you're ready to take the next step. You're ready to take that action and move past these obstacles and achieve these goals. And so let's go. Let's take that step to get inspired, to take that inspired action. Even if you feel like you're in a position where you feel like there's no hope, or that just is your last resort, or you've tried everything, this is not the same thing as anything you've ever tried before. So when I use this technique of remapping, it is a combination of really getting to the core of things. I'm sure that you probably got on this website because you wanted hypnotherapy. You wanted that quick fix. Okay, I've tried years of therapy and it hasn't worked. So I just want the quick fix. Just, put me down and tell me this is what we need to do. But I want to explain something to you. Hypnosis is something that is one of the most powerful tools that you can use. And it is also very misunderstood. You see these people up on stage and they're doing all these crazy things. You're like, I don't want to be that person. I'm scared. Or you think because of what you've seen that all you have to do is get hypnotized to start making these changes. However, most of the things that are happening in your life right now are happening because there's a core issue. And that core issue might be attached to something that you're not even aware of or might not even remember. So what we do in this program is we get to the core issue first. We spend a certain amount of time working on those core issues and really diving deep. So I call it like the diving deep part of this. It's the discovery, where we're diving into your subconscious mind and trying to find what it is that created the things that are happening in your life, why you have these auto responses. And then we change your story, we change the meaning, and we start using the hypnosis to program that back into your mind, to change the way your brain is wired and to reprogram how you respond to those things. And then I start filling you up with lots of tools and inspiration and empowerment. Just because you've been reprogrammed doesn't mean that you know how to use it. You need to know how to use these new inspirations, new thoughts. How is that going to help you if you're not taking action on things? So let's get started. with what to do next. So there's several different ways that we can do this. You have options of online courses. You have an option of doing the online courses and meeting with me. And you have the option of meeting with me on a regular basis. So why don't you click the link below, set up a free consultation, and let's discover what is best for you. And even if you just want to try the hypnosis a couple of times to see how you feel about that, I am always open to that concept. So click the link below, set up your free consult, and let's get started.